Hey guys, my turkey's in the oven. It's a butterball, and we're cooking it according to the instructions here for frozen one. Anyway, I couldn't do it on Thanksgiving because I went to my brother's for Thanksgiving, and I'm asking that everyone keep him in your prayers because he had a stroke, and he had a stroke before Thanksgiving and refused to go get help, and we're dealing with that whole situation. So this is my butterball that I bought back, I think, in March, either March or April. Anyway, I bought about 4 or 5 of them, and this is the last one. I gave a couple away, and this is the last one. So we're cooking it up. So we'll have turkey this week, and I wanted to show you one of the little things that I do is I like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. I like it. But what I do is I refill it with water from my Berkey. See my Berkey? I got the little travel Berkey. And then this is for this week. So I use these maybe a week or two. And then they end up, I refill them, and they end up being stored away till spring. And then I use these. I have these little connectors that go on top of these, and I use these to automatic water the garden, and so I use them as much as I can before the plastic starts to degrade, and then before I throw them away. And sometimes I'll actually cut them in half. I think if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that I cut them down right about here, and then I make little mini greenhouses out of them with the little tops, and I'll start my seeds that way, and works really good. And that's all my spices, by the way. Yeah, I do tend to like to spice up my my food. I do cook a little bit, as you could tell. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, Black Friday, right? This is Saturday. This right here, I got this off of Amazon, and I don't know what the company name is. Primula. Anyway, this is the best little teapot that I found. You know, you just take the top off here, fill it with water, cook it. It'll steam out here. And best thing I found to with my I use fresh tea leaves with my little tea leaf holder, and it's the best way that I have found for my teas. And I just wanted to show you, this is this, and you can actually use this on, of all things. Now, are you ready for this? Okay, so I lost power last year. The dog's got all his toys out here. I lost power last year, and I had to use this, right? This is my kerosene heater, and I got the little fan, you know, to help blow the air around. And I've got to pull this out of this corner here and clean it up for this winter. But I took a cookie sheet and laid it on the top of this, and was able to use that little tea kettle over there. Excuse my kitchen, it's a mess, as you can see. It's a total mess. But I put it on top of this, and I had it right here in the middle of the living room, because of course I didn't have this chair, which was my mama's chair. I didn't have that here in the living room, so I had my couch in a different spot. So this couch here is going to be going away. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to get it out the door and get it to the dump. So the whole seat here is broke. So it's trash. So anyway, I put a cookie sheet on top of this, and I had it sitting right in there, right where you see all the hair on my floor from Miss Shedding Kitty Cat, right there, who is going to be 23 next March, believe it or not. And she does have Alzheimer's. And I was able to cook on it. There was enough heat coming up off the top of this that I could cook on it. And so I thought I would share that with you because of the fact that I close that up because it's kind of dirty. It just it's just something that I don't think people think of when they lose power. And so that was my little tip for today. I am cooking my turkey, and we're going to have turkey, and I've already cooked up some cornbread with beef stew in the middle, okay? And I take a portion of that cornbread and just, add on my jelly or whatever, and it's really good. It's Jiffy cornbread mix. I mean, I'm no great cooker or anything, so I'm gonna, I admit to that, right? And we're gonna have some turkey and some gravy, and I've got cranberry sauce that my brother's wife Adrienne gave me, and we're gonna have some of that with some rolls. And I went online to the bread pantry, and I don't know if I can get to it, but I bought me some cranberry nut quick bread, and this is from the Prepared Pantry. Really good company, guys. If you haven't used them before, I would really suggest that you do so. I have always, anything I've ordered from them has always been quality. I've never had an issue with their food, what I ordered from them. And so they mostly do breads, okay? And breads and cookie dough and stuff of that nature. I'm sure they have other things. I buy the bread mixes. So I've never had an issue with them, and I would highly recommend them. That's another thing, okay? I won't recommend anything until after I've tried it. It's like I'm doing this water glassing experiment right now. I saw Patera, Appalachia Homestead with Patera. I saw her do it, and so I got this jar, and I've got some eggs in there because, I do have chickens, and I'm trying to use up some of my eggs now, but I'm kind of overrun in eggs right now. And you can tell that these just came off of my hens, because I don't wash them. And you can see these just came right off of my hens, and, it's muddy out, and yeah, it just came straight off my hens. Just so you know, I'm just reusing the egg cartons from the neighbors. They gave me a bunch of egg cartons, and these are all empty. But they gave me a bunch of egg cartons, so this one here, I'll finish, you'll see here, I'm only missing 3. I'll finish filling this up today, and I'll take that across the street to my neighbor across the street, because I give him about a dozen to 18 eggs every 2 weeks. Just because I can't eat them all up, and I know he's kind of lower income, and so, take care of your neighbor, right? But that's what I have for you today, and I'm hoping I'm doing this turkey right. This is like one of 2 turkeys that I've cooked in my life. So I normally don't cook. So this is kind of new for me. So wish me luck, guys. We're trying something new, and we're going to go for it. All right. Bicycle.